We've all been thinking a lot more about what is important to us in our life, what our basic needs are, as opposed to our luxuries or little niggles that actually aren't that important in the end. And why would singing be one of our basic needs? Well, there's a fair amount of research looking at evolution of early humans that suggests that singing predated speech and language by a long time. Speech and language evolved about 200,000 years ago. Singing quite possibly evolved about 500,000 years ago. How do we know that? Well, at that point, lots of different evolutionary changes all came into line. So we were able to control our breath. We can separate our breathing rhythm from our walking and our movement of our body, right? Because we're bipedal. So we can sing, we can chant, we can breathe in a different way from the way in which our body is moving, which means we can dance and we can walk or run at the same time. We also, at that time, found that the hyoid sits lower. The hyoid bone is at the top of the larynx. If that sits low, as it does in all modern humans, we have a longer tube. We have a longer tube from here to here, which means we've got a greater variety for sounds. It's very important part of our singing and speaking mechanism to have that lower larynx. We also have a much more developed awareness of how to move our tongue around to shape the sound. And that neural control of the tongue also evolved at about the same time, about 500,000 years ago. So moving the tongue around gives us all the different colors in the sound, the different timbre. So why was this all to do with singing? Well, at that time, the group size of these early humans made a significant leap from about 30 or 40 in a group to about 120 in a group. How do 120 people enable that social bonding that's really important for their social contract? The social contract is everybody in the group is contracted to contribute to society. So you give what you can and you take what you need. That is what all human societies are based on. So this group of 120 had to have some means of bonding together. And it suggested that one of those was singing in a group. Every night, the whole group would sing together. So this is why singing is actually really a fundamental need for us. And how do we do that singing together when we're in social isolation? We have to try and recreate the sensation. We have to try and go online and join in with a group singing if we can. We have to sing on our own at home and imagine that we are with other people. We have to try and involve and reach out to people in our society who we know are more isolated than us, and try and involve them too. So good luck with your lockdowns everywhere, and keep singing if you can.